I'm going to do exercise 3 in the book. That's the parallel one. Okay, so here, now this has some parallel circuit, which is different from the series circuit. In a parallel circuit, we have two separate branches. In a series circuit, we only have one path for the current to follow. So I need to do this a little differently. I'm going to show you two different ways to do this, but I'm going to show you the easier way first off. Now, in a series circuit, amperage is the same through the entire circuit, but that's not the case with the parallel, okay? In a parallel circuit, the amperage can be different on the two different legs. On this particular one, it's the same because the resistance is the same. We good? Okay, so instead of starting from the top down, I'm actually going to do it from the bottom up because I know voltage drop across R1 and R2 are going to be the same. And I know what it's going to be because we get, in a parallel circuit, we get full voltage drop across each load. So the voltage drop across this one is going to be 12, and the voltage drop across this one is going to be 12. So I know coming in, that my voltage drop across R1 is going to be 12, and my voltage drop across R2 is going to be 12. Get it? Okay. So now I got to figure out current through R1, and current through R1 is pretty easy because I know I have 12 volts and I know I have 12 ohms. So in order to figure out amperage, I just go back to Ohm's law, and it's volts divided by ohms. So I got 12 volts divided by 12 ohms. Right? So 12 divided by 12 gives me, 1. 1 what? 1 amp. Get it? Now, I know, so this one is going to be 1 amp, and I know since this one's the same, it's going to be the same. So I have 1 amp going through R1 and 1 amp going through R2. So my current total is pretty simple to figure out as well. All I got to do is just add them up. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. Told you the math was going to be easy. So I got 2 amps in this entire circuit. Well, all right, fine. How do I figure out RT, resistance total? Well, that's pretty easy. Back to Ohm's law, I want to know resistance. So I take voltage divided by amperage. So I have 12 volts, and I divide it by what? Well, I have 2 amps. So 12 divided by 2 equals 6. 6 what? Well, 6 ohms. Get it? Simple. Now, here's another way to do this. And I can figure it from the top down. But this will work. Doing it this way, bottom up, will work on parallel circuits until you get to the combination circuits, and then it won't work anymore. So in doing it this way, we got to do it a little bit longer of a way to figure out RT if we don't figure it from the top up. Get it? And here's how we do it. It's really not that hard. All I got to do is just plug it into a formula. Okay? And the formula is I take 12 times 12, and I get that from here. This is the 12 ohms and the 12 ohms, and if they were different, I would plug that number in there. Divided by 12 plus 12. We okay? So 12 times 12 equals 144. 12 plus 12 equals 24. And if I reduce this number down, remember how to do that, you divide these two again, I end up with what? I end up with 6. 6 what? 6 ohms. Is that right? Yep. Get it? Piece of cake, man. Thanks.